Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? All those nights when you've got no lights, the check is in the mail, and your little angel hung the cat up by its tail. If the fiance didn't show, sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You wanna be where you can see our troubles are all the same. You wanna be where everybody knows your name. You wanna go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You wanna be where you can see our troubles are all the same. You wanna be where everybody knows your name.
Yeah, what's up? Nah, this is a slow night. I ain't doing nothing. I'm in Philly, baby, Philly. Yeah. All right, let me go do this. All right, talk to you. Hey, baby, let me go. All right, bye. Hey everybody, it's Ace from Liquor Made Special, and today I'm at the EMSDC Choice Awards Premiere Lounge. And this year's Choice Awards Movie Premiere Lounge is brought to you by Mishka Vodka, which is actually distilled right here in Pennsylvania in Allentown. You won't find this vodka anywhere but Pennsylvania, so if you live elsewhere, go to mishkapremiumvodka.com and you can get yours shipped via FedEx. When was the last time, or even the first time, you came across honey flavored vodka? And let me tell you, it smells amazing. And this cranberry vodka, I can't wait to make a mule with this because I know it's going to be the perfect flavor, especially for tonight's Movie Choice Award premiere. So tonight I'm in Philly doing what I do best, getting cupped up with my friends from the Eastern Minority Supplier Development Council, and we're gonna have a good time. The drinks are gonna be flowing. Not only am I going to prepare these drinks for you, but I want you to make these drinks along with me at home so we can enjoy it together as we get this movie premiere on the roll. Tonight's signature drink of choice will be a Moscow Mule. We'll be making a honey flavored Moscow Mule and a cranberry Moscow Mule. Now, it would be ideal if you had Mishka, but if you don't, that's okay. So right now, we're gonna get into the ingredients and I'm gonna let you know what you need to have to make tonight's signature drink so you can enjoy the Choice Awards just like the rest of us. So there's a few things that you're gonna need to make tonight's signature drink. Most importantly, you need ginger beer. And right now we are pouring up with Teddy's. It really doesn't matter which ginger beer. Ideally, it's ice cold. If you know a good mule, then you know the crispier and colder the ginger beer, the better. What else should be ice cold? Your mule cup. Hopefully you have this, but if you don't, whatever. Just don't mix up in a plastic cup. Please don't disrespect Mishka. All right. And speaking of Mishka, you can't make tonight's signature drink the way we're making it without Mishka cranberry flavored vodka or Mishka honey flavored vodka. And you just need to smell this thing. It smells like a bed of roses sprayed with honey, right? Whatever. You need freshly squeezed lime juice. That's critical. Not only freshly squeezed lime juice, but we're gonna garnish with the lime. Any and every Moscow Mule, no matter what the flavor, is garnished with the lime. You need ice, and like I shared before, we're going to be pouring up with Mishka Premium Vodka, cranberry, and honey flavor. First thing we're going to do is get some ice. Get some ice in your cup. This thing don't. You know what? You're at home. Just put your hand in it. Just put your hand in it, right? Let's get this chilled. We want it cold. We want it cold. We want it cold. First, I'm gonna do the honey vodka. We want to do at least. Well, let me know where you are tonight, right? Because the recipe calls for 2 ounces. But if you want to go 3, I'm hearing 3 in the background. Do I see 4? Do I see 4? You're gonna make this Moscow Mule according to the recipe, 2 ounces. But if you work for EMSDC, your pour kind of goes like this. 1 count, 2 count, 3 count, 4 count, 5 count. You know, I was thinking the other day. So when you're behind the bar, you have no idea the people you're going to meet, nor their lifestyle. So I remember I was in VIP. It was a birthday party. It was an older gentleman's birthday party. So there was some old school players in the building. So this one gentleman walks up to me with this lady, and he's talking to me about, man, you got to live your life. You young, man. You need to do real estate. What you doing all this tip money? You need to live your life. Go see the women. You know me, I'm married. I got girlfriends. And I'm looking at the woman next to him. And he's just, don't worry about her. That's just my wife. Like the boldness of this guy. This is just my wife. This is disrespectful. It wasn't this presentation. It wasn't this. This is just my wife. Just my wife. That just blew my mind and let me know, like, this is where I want to be. This is why I'm a bartender. I have stories for days. There's no book to life, and you learn that day one when you step behind this bar. Oh my God, am I still pouring? Hey, this pour is brought to you by...
It's time for a night out at Parks Casino. We have everything you want in an exciting, worry-free casino experience. Safety precautions, social distancing, and the best sanitizing team. We have more hot slots distanced apart and the most live table games in the region. Enjoy our spacious Liberty Bell Beer Garden and get in on the action at the sportsbook. It's time to get out of the house. It's time to visit Parks Casino.
Okay, here we go. After you have your Mishka Premium Vodka, you cannot make a Moscow Mule without some freshly poured lime juice. And then the main ingredient is you want to do a fill with ginger beer. Then we're going to box it. You do not shake soda. Ginger beer is soda. Again, do not shake soda. That is going to be a mess. If you got soda in your drink, 2 box. That's it. Then you have your ice cold copper mug. Pour it up. Oh man, that's beautiful to the top. Take a piece of lime, quarter of a lime, cut it right down the middle, and voila. I gotta taste it, man. Oh my God. Oh my God. Go to commercial. Go to I'm back, I'm faded, and I'm ready to make another Moscow Mule. Who's with me? Woo! Okay. First, we made that honey Moscow Mule. I'm actually still drinking it. I'm going to drink it while making the next Moscow Mule. If you're a bartender, you know 101, you do not drink while you're mixing. That's not your job. It's your job to get them to drink. But this is the Choice Awards Movie Premiere Lounge, and we're getting cupped up, people. CUPD. Get cupped, all right? Or it's cupped up police department. Man, I don't know. Let's go. Next, we're gonna do a cranberry flavored Moscow Mule, right? It's just like the honey flavored that you just saw me make, but now it's cranberry flavored. And again, I don't know where you're gonna get a cranberry flavored vodka, so you better pick up Mishka. Let's get your ice in the glass. You're going to get your Mishka cranberry vodka, and if you don't, I don't know what you're doing. I guess maybe you can get like regular vodka and just do a splash of cranberry juice. And we're gonna do the EMSDC pour. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's go. Let's go. And listen, this is not for 10 people. This is for one person. I call this the Valerie pour. You have your ice, you have your vodka. What's next? Who is paying attention? Fresh lime juice. Fresh lime juice. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And you can't make a Moscow Mule without ginger beer. And let's pour Teddy up, okay? I never had Teddy's ginger beer before, but whatever, you know? It's the first time for everything. And I could tell you about the first time for everything. So there was this one time at the bar. Again, I'm bartending, and it was reggae night. And it was not a lot of people there, but the folks that were there, they were older, they were excited. It was like old school reggae. And this guy walks up to the bar, and he said, let me get a Guinness, hot one, Guinness, let me get a hot one. And I'm like, no, my name's Alan, not Antoine. And he goes, what? I'm like, no, Alan, not Antoine. He's like, hot one, let me get a hot one. And I'm like, all right, man. And I get him a Guinness from the fridge, and I give it to him, and I'm like, this is what you want? And he's like, yeah, man. 20 minutes later, it hits me. You want a hot one. You wanted a hot Guinness. And he was like, and he just walked away. There was like 3 other bartenders. He never came back to me. And I just told every bartender, hey, he wants a hot one. I'm getting him a cold Guinness. In the glass, you got your ice, that's first. Then you have your vodka, that's second. What's third? Your fresh lime juice. And then you add your ginger beer, which is critical and the primary ingredient. And who knows what we're gonna do next? Box it up. Box it up. It's funny to box it up because, you know, Mike Tyson and Roy Jones are fighting tonight, and, you know, I think Mike Tyson's gonna win. You think Roy Jones is gonna win, then you might not know boxing, but I know boxing because I know liquor. And what do I know about liquor and boxing? I just did it, right? And I want you to box your soda. Never shake soda. Say it with me. Never shake soda. There we go. Now that we boxed it up, get your copper mule cup and we pour it up. Pour it up. And what do we do next, class? We cut the lime down the middle so it hugs the glass nice and tight. And voila. So we have the honey Moscow Mule and the cranberry Moscow Mule. I'm gonna enjoy these drinks and the Choice Awards movie, and I hope you do too. See you later. Tonight's Premier Lounge signature drink is brought to you by UPMC, providing care safely in person or conveniently at home.
You are what they're feeding on. So what are you fun? Baby, now you're one of us. Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Living in a real world. Ain't it good? Ain't it good? Being all alone. Good to be on your own. Ain't it fun? You can't count on no one. Ain't it good to be on your own? Ain't it fun? You can't count on no one. Living in a real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Choice Awards. I'm Juan Lopez. On behalf of my colleagues at Independence Blue Cross, let me say how proud we are to serve as production sponsor for this year's very special event. Our work with the Eastern Minority Supplier Development Council is very important to us. Over the past decade, under the leadership of our President and CEO, Dan Hilferty, as well as our Board of Directors, Independence has spent nearly $1 billion with diverse suppliers. Expanding our relationships with minority-owned companies has helped us reach our business goals, as well as build stronger communities in the regions we serve. And although Dan is retiring at the end of this year, that work will continue under Greg Devens, who will become our company's first African-American president and CEO. As Chief Financial Officer, Greg has overseen our procurement efforts for the past 4 years and helped guide our supplier diversity program. Congratulations to tonight's awards recipients and to everyone who was nominated. The Choice Awards are a great opportunity to remember the impact that can be made by businesses of all sizes, as well as individuals committed to fair and inclusive procurement. Tonight's theme is Choice, the movie. I'll have my popcorn ready, but honestly, I think we're only part of the way through this movie. 2020 has been a challenging year for businesses and communities everywhere. But if we join the council in working for a recovery that includes all businesses and people, we'll have a happy ending. Thank you, and enjoy the show.
Why won't you go off? Okay, you're obnoxious. I don't like you.
Hey, Chris. Good morning. Wait a minute. Let me put you on speaker because you know I'm trying to get myself together. Okay. Hey, good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm fine.
Good.
How was your weekend?
It was good. Uneventful, but good.
All right. Did you go out?
No, you know I'm not doing that. I just wanted to remind you about the sponsor meeting today.
Yeah.
And to make sure you're ready.
Did everybody RSVP?
Sure did.
Okay. So who do we have on this list today?
The City of Philadelphia,
Okay.
Comcast,
Okay.
Pfizer,
Okay.
American Water,
Okay.
Verizon,
Mm-hmm.
Aramark,
Okay.
and AmeriHealth.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. This is such a great list. I'm so thankful for all of our sponsors. You know, we've been very, very fortunate this year to have these sponsors stick with us and support the programs and activities of the council, even in a virtual environment. We can't do this without them. So are you ready to go? Because I know we have about 20 minutes before the meeting starts, and you know I'm not ready yet, so I got to get my face on so I can be camera ready.
I'm all set.
Of course you are. Of course. Because you're the A student in the class. But no. So, well, give me a few minutes. I'll be on. I promise to be on time. And I'll be camera ready and ready to go.
Okay, I'll see you then.
All right. Talk to you soon. Thank you.
All right. Uh-huh.
Bye-bye.
Good evening and welcome to the EMSDC 2020 Choice Awards. Tonight, we recognize MBEs, corporate partners, and shining stars who have gone above and beyond to create positive change and continue to push boundaries in promoting and securing supplier diversity in business. We begin this evening with the Pave the Way Award, presented by EMSDC President Valerie Cofield.
As the nation was being birthed, we recognized that there were communities that were not a part of this all men are created equal proclamation. And so America had a long way to go. In 1972, at the dawning, or at the end of the civil rights movement, should I say, Richard Nixon signed an executive order that created the National Minority Supplier Development Council. This executive order was a public-private partnership to build an ecosystem of entrepreneurship, recognizing that ownership was the key to wealth, to restore and rebuild these communities, and to create what we call generational opportunities of wealth. This paving of the way for minority entrepreneurs happened at a time when we were dealing with social and economic unrest. What we recognized is Dr. King, at the time of his death, had shifted from a social justice movement to an economic justice movement. And this is critically important when you understand that there is no social justice without economic justice. At that time, when this organization was formed, EMSDC looked to corporate America to create opportunities for new businesses. This creation of these opportunities has been the foundation of this 48-year organization. This year, more than any, we've become painfully aware that the disparities still exist, and that the need to refocus and recommit our energies, our resources, our time, and our talents to ensuring that minority businesses, particularly Black and brown businesses, have a seat at the table, that they're not just included and invited, but are actually partaking in the meal. This year's recipients of the Paving the Way Award are 5 individuals that have ensured that the mission of the council continue. It continues because of their tenacity. It continues because they chose to lean in when others were pulling back and make minority business a priority. They use their positions, their voices, their connections, their resources to amplify the need for economic inclusion of minority businesses, to ensure that equity was not just a nice word, but that was an actionable plan, not only for their organization, but also for the council. I am so very, very honored to be able to bestow this year's Paving the Way Award to Vernice Lewis, Exelon, to Shelly Brown, Aon, to Natily Santos, Aramark, to Ajamu Johnson, Comcast, and to Ron Baldwin, AmeriHealth Caritas. As I said, these 5 together are a mighty force, and I'm very thankful for what they've done for me and for the council, and I look forward to working together for our future. Congratulations.
And now, your 2020 Paving the Way Award recipients.
Hey everybody, this is Vernice Lewis, Senior Manager, Diverse Business Empowerment for Exelon Corporation. Thank you to Valerie Cofield and the Eastern Minority Supplier Development Council for recognizing me as a recipient of the Paving the Way Award. I am honored and humbled to be a part of this distinguished class of award recipients. When I reflect upon 2020, what immediately comes to mind is the difficulties and hardships that were faced by our community. Our communities, whether they be local, nationally, or globally. What I'm also reminded about is the resiliency of the people and the minority businesses that work and serve those communities. One thing that I am truly grateful for is to be a part of the Exelon family of companies. It's truly a testament to the relationships and partnerships that we have with our local minority businesses and businesses that are part of the EMSDC that help us achieve our mission. I am honored to work with such a strong group of leaders and professionals within the Exelon organization who not only stand behind me, but stand beside me as we advocate for the utilization of minority businesses within our supply chain. And although there are a ton of people, there is a full village of folks who stand behind me and who support me in my efforts to advocate for diverse businesses. I particularly would like to call out Mike Inocenzo, John McDonald, and the entire PECO leadership team, as well as Dave Velasquez and Gary Stockbridge and the entire PHI family of companies.
Hello, EMSDC. I am Ajamu Johnson and lead the supplier diversity team at Comcast. I'm honored to be recognized with the 2020 Paving the Way Award. Thank you, Valerie, for your exceptional leadership, courage, and resilience as you continue to guide the EMSDC through the many obstacles and challenges we are all facing. It is a pleasure to continue to partner with you. Thank you to the entire team at the Council, tirelessly advocating for diverse suppliers and equity. Shout out and thank you to Jay Burks, who serves on the Council's board and also is part of the amazing team at Comcast and NBC Universal. And a special recognition to all the diverse entrepreneurs who provide the motivation to me and so many other supplier diversity leaders who have chosen to do this work. I know the current environment has been very challenging for many of you, and I can say please continue to push forward. We will all find a way to get through this together as a network. Thank you again, and I'm looking forward to a time when we can all get together safely again in person. Enjoy the holidays and the rest of the award ceremony.
Greetings, EMSDC family and friends. First, let me start by saying thank you to Valerie and her team for the Paving the Way Award. What a great honor. Thank you very much. I would also like to thank Valerie and her team for their commitment to small, diverse businesses and AmeriHealth Caritas during this time of COVID. This was a very challenging time for all corporations and even small businesses as well. And I think Valerie helped us to kind of close the gap a little bit, because we're all in this together. So we're thankful at AmeriHealth Caritas because Valerie Cofield was able to provide the necessary information to keep us engaged, to help us to stay focused on what mattered, which was to help the small businesses grow and survive during these troubled times. So this relationship, Valerie, your commitment, priceless. So I'm thankful for our relationship. I'm thankful for your commitment. And I'm thankful for our weekly calls because they were very instrumental in identifying the necessary needs on behalf of AmeriHealth Caritas. To all the other winners, I'd like to say job well done, congratulations, and wishing everybody a happy holidays and an even better new year.
Greetings to the Eastern Minority Supplier Development Council community. I send a special hello to my fellow EMSDC board directors, led by our champion, Valerie Cofield, and her dedicated team. Your confident leadership in these challenging days is greatly appreciated. To our certified MBEs, you are our heroes, one and all. I encourage each of you to stay focused and committed. We grow when you grow. Thank you to all involved for this year's Paving the Way Award. I am humbled and honored to receive this recognition. We are each the product of those who nurture and encourage us. Thank you to my colleagues at Aon for your commitment, partnership, and trust. Thank you to the Aon board, our CEO Greg Case, and the Aon leadership team. These colleagues ensure we operate in an environment based upon the principles of inclusive leadership. I could not do this work without their inspiration and support. We are all better because we choose each day to help one another. Be well, be strong, and I look forward to connecting again very soon.
Good evening, everyone. First, a big thank you to Valerie and the entire EMSDC team for the great work done during this very challenging year. I am humbled to receive this Paving the Way award. What is truly rewarding is working with great partners like EMSDC, who have been instrumental in driving local economic impact and supporting initiatives like Aramark Supplier Diversity continue to grow, evolve, and make a difference in people in our communities we serve and people in our supply chain. I remember connecting with Valerie earlier in the year, and we were very excited about Aramark's new enhanced partnership plan for this year. There were a lot of things in the works, but then COVID happened. So like you, I was disappointed that things would not work out the way envisioned originally. But out of every opportunity, there is also a way to innovate and still make a difference. So it was clear that we needed to continue to support EMSDC now more than ever and make sure that EMSDC was able to provide those critical programs focused on COVID recovery and business continuity. So I'm very proud of our partnership with EMSDC, and on behalf of Aramark and our organization, we will continue to be dedicated to paving the way for new opportunities and new collaborations to make a difference. So thank you again for this recognition. Again, I humbly accept. I definitely don't do this alone, and it's been a privilege to work alongside so many of you to create that positive impact in our communities. So thank you.
Congratulations to the EMSDC Paving the Way Award recipients. Don't go too far. We'll be right back with the Kick-Ass Award.
At PECO, we understand that a lot has changed. Like where you get a haircut and who does it. Where new lessons are learned and new careers are found, and even new ways to run your business. But no matter how much things change, you can depend on PECO to be there with the energy and help you need to power through.
Good evening. I'm Peggy Kelly, and it's a pleasure to be here this evening spending time with all of you, the best of the best in supplier diversity. What an honor. At PK Spectrum, we create workplace solutions that matter to our clients, our community, and our planet. In 2017, I purchased the company and had the arduous task of changing the culture of the organization to one of client first, with diversity, innovation, and sustainability being driving forces for our team. Our team is built with great people that are in the right places, doing the right work to create great spaces in commercial, education, healthcare, government, and retail. Our clients, our community, and our planet matter.
Welcome back to the 2020 Choice Awards. Next, we recognize those who continue to fight to make a difference with the Kick-Ass Award presented by EMSDC President Valerie Cofield.
We are proud to announce this year's recipient of the Kick-Ass Award. The Southern Region Minority Supplier Development Council. Let me tell you a little bit about SRMSDC. First of all, if you're familiar with the 1% Challenge or even the Stand Together campaign, perhaps you participated in Pivot Week. EMSDC and SRMSDC have formed a seamless partnership that has allowed us to put together programs and events to use each other's staff as an extension of each other's team. We have found that together we are stronger, we are better, we are smarter, and we work harder for you. They are creative, they are smart, they are resilient, but most of all, they are our partners in crime. So I am so excited to announce this year's Kick-Ass Award recipient. I want to give a big shout out to Al, Mark, Timmy, Emily, and Ma'at. Without you all, we could not have done it.
On behalf of our family at the Southern Region MSDC,
we are so honored to receive this award. 2020 has been a major challenge for all of us, but we believe that when life presents a challenge, you can't give up.
you have to stand up.
But we didn't get this kick-ass title alone. Had it not been for EMSDC and everyone else who helped us pivot, we may not have been able to claim this success.
So thank you, EMSDC.
And all who continue to look for solutions. Happy holidays.
As expected, SRMSDC came through with a fabulous video. Congratulations again to Al, Mark, Timmy.
Kicking the door, waving the fourth
Really,
floor.
Stephanie?
Yes, come on. It's your girl, Tech Life Chef, aka Stephanie Humphrey. You know I'm a friend to EMSDC. We've been working together for years, and I'm excited to be back with you again this year. If you were with us last year at the Choice Awards, I was the MC, and if you weren't there, you missed out because it was lit. We got some great stuff coming up for you this year as well. Even though we're virtual, we are never far apart from each other. So sit back, relax, get ready to enjoy the rest of the show because I gotta go handle some business real quick for the council down at 19th and Market. In the meantime, you can take a quick look at this.
Vernice,
hey Paul.
How you doing?
I'm good. So good to see you.
It's been how many months?
I have no idea.
This whole year has been a blur.
We have.
What have you been up to?
Staying in the house.
In the house?
In the house.
Zoom?
Zooming on work, going to church, zooming for family.
So I think I've perfected our Zoom, WebEx, Teams. What am I missing?
Those are the ones.
Those are the main ones, right? I think that's all I have.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited today. We're here to talk about advocacy, and if it's ever a time that is needed.
Yeah. Advocacy is a cornerstone of the EMSDC and what we represent and what we stand for.
It's a personal passion of mine. I know it's a personal passion of yours.
Absolutely
and I read a scary statistic. This was back in June, Vernice. 41%, Vernice, of Black-owned companies went out of business.
Wow.
And that number to me is scary because June to now, I don't think that number decreased. So I think it's if it's ever a time for advocacy from the EMSDC, from folks like yourself, other MBEs, we need to support each other now more than ever.
The time is now for us to advocate for the businesses in our region.
I know luckily we've had in the council some very, very impactful folks that have done that. Earl Harvey. Right?
Earl Harvey, yeah.
He puts a smile on everyone's face.
He does.
Unfortunately, Earl passed away this year, but he's had a significant impact for years in the city of Philadelphia.
Earl was one of a kind. I had the pleasure of knowing him and the pleasure of interacting with him. He will truly, truly be missed.
I didn't get a chance to know Earl, Vernice, but based on what I've known, his ability to collaborate and bring us together, I can't think of anyone else who's done it better.
Earl's one of a kind. A true blessing to this region.
I'm excited today to provide Earl with the 2020 MBE Advocate of the Year. For those of you who don't know Earl, he was a publisher of the Black Professional Network and was affectionately known as the godfather of black business in the city of Philadelphia. Back in March, when we all started to feel the impact of the pandemic, Earl spearheaded the Black Business Leadership Council to help galvanize efforts to save the region's small and minority business. His efforts produced a new Black Small Business Resource Guide, which has helped numerous companies over the past couple of months and will continue to be a resource going forward. He was passionate about helping entrepreneurs and succeed and touched every aspect of the Black community, the civic community, and politicians on their behalf.
I will tell you that someone else who was a great advocate and had great impact on my career is Emmett T. Vaughn. He's the former director of diverse business empowerment for Exelon Corporation. So I had the pleasure of working closely with Emmett for 14 years before he passed away. So Emmett was not only my boss, he was my mentor, and he was my friend. And I am so honored that the EMSDC last year named an award in his honor. And I am blessed to have been the first recipient of that award, the Emmett T. Vaughn Corporate Advocate of the Year Award. I am so pleased and so honored to have the opportunity this year to present the Emmett T. Vaughn Corporate Advocate of the Year Award to Sharon Manker. She is the Senior Manager for Supplier Diversity for the American Water Works Services Company. Sharon is so deserving of this award. Her time and passion that she dedicates to growing locally diverse firms is second to none.
I'm excited to accept the Emmett Vaughn Advocate of the Year Award. This is such a high honor to walk behind the past recipients and honorees who are my heroes and sheroes in the supplier diversity space and in supply chain is a double, triple, super gold star in my career. I have had a journey in supply chain these 2 decades, and it's led me to focus now on the supplier diversity space. I have a passion for working with, connecting with, partnering with diverse suppliers. MBEs across the region are just looking for an opportunity to be included in bids. And I take it as my personal mission to make sure that they are. I love what I do. I love making sure that we hold each other accountable, making sure that strategies are sound and sustainable, and ensuring that we make an economic impact in the communities where we live, we work, and we serve. Now, we are going to come out of this COVID better. We are going to come out of this environment better. We are going to make sure that MBEs have opportunities to move from small businesses to large businesses. And it's only going to get there if we all do it and we all do our part to include diverse suppliers in all sourcing events. Thank you to everyone here, and thank you for letting me serve you.
I get scared sometimes.
Of a lot of things.
Joining in.
Decisions.
The dark.
The dark.
But I once heard someone say,
but as I always say,
it's okay to be afraid.
As long as you face the fear.
And keep moving forward.
Wherever you are in life, count on the name trusted in insurance for over 80 years. Independence Blue Cross.
Who is texting me now? I only have a little time before I get out to 19th and Market working on something here. Wait a minute, let's see. What am I doing? Trying to take a break from these text messages is what I'm doing. Hold on now. The 2020 Supplier of the Year nominees and honorees are being announced. Oh, I got some time for that. I'll make time for that.
Welcome back to the EMSDC 2020 Choice Awards. Up next, the Supplier of the Year Award. Each year, EMSDC recognizes those minority suppliers deemed by the selection committee to have met certain criteria and distinguished themselves and their businesses by demonstrating growth in sales, continuously growing MBE to MBE purchases, and significantly contributing to the growth and development of their communities. We begin tonight with Class 1. Here are tonight's nominees. Event Dex, Benefits Plus Consulting Group Incorporated, This Life Forever Incorporated, Kinsey Communications LLC. Benefits Plus Consulting Group Incorporated.
Good evening. My name is Norma Romero Mitchell, and I'm President and CEO of Benefits Plus Consulting Group. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Valerie Cofield and the EMSDC staff for this wonderful award, and Shelly Brown, Aon's Diversity Solutions Leader, and the Aon team for their nomination. As a Latinx business owner, helping women and minority entrepreneurs and professionals build and protect their wealth through benefit plan design, education, communication, and enrollment has been at the core of my life's work, both professionally and personally as a volunteer. But expanding our reach to the larger employer market could not have been possible without the love and support of my family, the Benefits Plus team's dedication, hard work, and determination, and my partnership with Aon. So let me tell you a brief story of how we met. I was at an EMSDC gala event in New York about 8 years ago, and I was at the table looking at the program, trying to determine who I wanted to meet that night. And when Aon's name crossed my path, the bell rang. And so I crossed the ballroom floor, introduced myself to their leadership, and this introduction enabled us to be vetted as an Aon MBE preferred partner inside of 1 year and gave us access to larger public and private sector clients through our subcontracting agreement. It enabled us to develop a resume of past performance, grow our consulting team, and forge new relationships with other primes. These relationships have helped to diversify our client base. They've helped us deliver more client value and scalability whenever necessary using the resources of our partners. But most importantly, it's helped to sustain us through this unprecedented year of 2020 with COVID-19, which has impacted so many other MBEs disproportionately. And so in closing, I give a shout out to my team at Benefits Plus. Angela Johnson, who's our customer service manager extraordinaire. She's been with us 16 years. Dominica Correa, who's helped us with marketing and development and done a fabulous job. Kathleen Childress, who's led our consulting team, and all our interns throughout the years who've contributed so much and freshened up the company, and we're so grateful for them. Aon, for this wonderful recognition, and the EMSDC and the NMSDC for providing important venues and relevant programs to help MBEs like Benefits Plus make these transformational connections. So thank you all again, and Feliz Navidad.
Here are your nominees for the Class 2 Supplier of the Year Award. Impact Dimensions, LLC. CDI Printing Services, Incorporated. And the award goes to Impact Dimensions, LLC.
Hello, I'm Luis Liceaga, President and co-owner of Impact Dimensions, LLC. On behalf of my business partner, Norbert Magedigan Jr., a great team of employees, and myself, we're honored to be named EMSDC 2020 Class 2 Supplier of the Year. Impact Dimensions was previously recognized as Supplier of the Year Class 2 on 2012 and 2015. Being recognized this year in 2020 is extra special given the business environment we are going through. It's been a trying year for businesses, especially small minority-owned businesses. This year, the pandemic, the political landscape, and the racial divide has affected the way we do business. Hundreds of small and large businesses closing their doors. Thousands of workers unemployed, affecting their families and loved ones. My heart goes out to them. When Impact Dimensions was established in 2002, we set out on a mission to create the finest promotional marketing company in the country, providing the best selection of goods along with outstanding customer service. At that time, it was just 3 of us. Today, I work alongside 22 of the most intelligent, knowledgeable, caring, and diverse group in the industry. My philosophy has always been that my employees are the most important part of my business. They work with me and not for me. I am proud to say that out of my diverse staff of 22, 17 are women. As a company, together, we have accomplished a lot. We have been a part of some of Philadelphia's most notable events. In 2000, the Republican Convention, where it all started for us. In 2015, the World Meeting of Families, Pope Francis' visit to Philadelphia. In 2016, the Democratic Convention. Most recently, in 2020, the Philadelphia Soccer 2026 World Cup Bid Committee. It is because of our involvement with these world-class events that we have been able to establish a co-op program in conjunction with Temple University School of Hospitality, offering paid co-ops to the diverse youth of Philadelphia. At this time, I would like to thank Chuck Stefanowski from IBX for nominating us for this award. Special thanks to the board, Valerie and her staff at the EMSDC for the recognition. To our employees for their hard work, dedication, and support, on behalf of Norbert and I, thank you. Gracias. I would also like to thank and acknowledge our friends and business partners at IBX, Comcast, University of Pennsylvania, TD Bank, the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, CTDI, AT&T, Endo Pharmaceutical, AstraZeneca, Vanguard, CTIA, Amgen, and Maris Travel for their continued business and support over the years. In closing, Norbert and I are incredibly proud of our employees and their dedication during this pandemic, proud of our ability to provide PPE to our customers so they could keep their employees safe, proud of the relationship and friendship we have established over the past 18 years, proud of how we have served the community of Philadelphia, and proud of our company. I'll leave you with one of my favorite quotes from Martin Luther King. Everyone can be great because anybody can serve. Stay healthy, stay safe.
At PECO, we understand that a lot has changed. Like where you get a haircut and who does it. Where new lessons are learned and new careers are found. And even new ways to run your business. But no matter how much things change, you can depend on PECO to be there with the energy and help you need to power through.
Koriak is an award-winning firm that delivers on operational excellence and long-term value. For a healthcare client, we increased their productivity by 142%. At a manufacturing firm, they brought us in and asked us to see how is it that we can increase their capacity without increasing their costs. And they said, by the way, don't spend a dime more on IT. And we ended up looking at their people, process, and technology aspects, identified 24 different things that they could do with the cost savings net present value of $3 million. Now that is the Koriak difference.
Welcome back to the EMSDC 2020 Choice Awards. Up next, Class 3 Supplier of the Year Award. Here are your nominees. Technology Concepts Group International, LLC, PK Spectrum, LLC, and Crowd Staffing. And the winner, Technology Concepts Group International, LLC.
Good evening. I am Avis Yates Rivers, the founder and CEO of Technology Concepts Group International, and I'm so delighted to be with you this evening. When I received the news from EMSDC that we were selected as their 2020 Class 3 Supplier of the Year, I was overjoyed. But at the same time, I was humbled, because for me, this is recognition of the hard work and excellence that the TCGI team brings to its customers every single day. Whether we are automating the tailspin management for your large procurement needs, or whether we are maintaining and managing the renewals of your contracts and agreements, or managing the technology spend for your corporate needs, we put you, our customer, at the center of everything we do. And it was one of those customers, Chuck Stefanowski from Independence Blue Cross Blue Shield, who nominated us for this prestigious award. And so, Chuck, we say thank you. It's a pleasure working with you and the Independence team every single day. To our partners and our suppliers and each and every one of our members of TCGI, we thank you. I'd also like to take the opportunity to say that as a result of a recent acquisition, TCGI now provides cutting-edge technology solutions, hardware, software, services, cloud, and especially cybersecurity solutions in the cloud. We are excited about our new growth and our path forward, because we're able to deliver not just the better way of procuring technology and other products and services, but also the technology itself to our customers. And it's because of recognitions like this one this evening that we are able to continue our strategic growth. So I want to say thank you, Valerie Cofield, and your amazing staff at EMSDC for all you are doing for suppliers in your region. Thank you, Chuck, and Independence Blue Cross Blue Shield again for recognizing us as a true strategic partner to Independence Blue Cross Blue Shield. And to the other honorees this evening, I want to say congratulations. It's my honor to be in your company, and I wish you much continued success. And so from the entire TCGI team, we'd like to wish you all a wonderful holiday season and a new year filled with peace, prosperity, and good health. Please be safe out there. Thank you so much.
Here are the nominees for the Class 4 Supplier of the Year Award. Trillion Communications Corporation and DIVERSANT LLC. And the winner, DIVERSANT LLC.
Good evening. I'm Gene Waddy, CEO of DIVERSANT, and I'd like to thank the EMSDC and President Valerie Cofield for giving DIVERSANT the award for Supplier of the Year for Class 4 for 2020. This is quite an honor. It's been a heck of a journey for DIVERSANT. We were founded in 2005, and 16 short years later, we now have 300 employees, 13 offices, and revenues close to $200 million. One of the largest Black-owned IT staffing companies in the country. And that's quite an achievement, and we are very grateful for this honor. I would be remiss if I didn't thank our team. It's been said that the only lasting, true and unique competitive advantage any company has is its people. And DIVERSANT has the best in the business. So thank you guys for your hard work. The future looks bright. Let's do it all again in 2021. Thank you.
Coming up next, a special musical performance by Sing. Tonight's performance is brought to you by IMB partner companies Lafada Contract Services, the premier minority-owned utility project and construction management firm. and E&E Technical Consultants, LLC. Best-in-class information technology staffing services and solutions.
We say goodnight from different doors, but who am I if I'm not yours? You'll be alright, you say. I'll be alright. Okay. You'll be alright, you say. I'll be alright. Okay.
Yo, last night I had a dream about Sade. I took her to my palace, she took somebody's place. I looked into her eyes, she kissed me, then said okay, and telling me don't leave, I need you to stay. Hey, last night I had a dream about Sade. Everything was simple, cherished the day. Didn't wanna let go, I just wanted to stay in that diamond life.
What is life since you've been gone? In just one night, how could you already be moving on? With another motherfucker on your arm, you'll be alright. You said, I'll be alright. Okay. You'll be alright, you say. I'll be alright, okay.
Yo, last night I had a dream about Sade. I took her to my palace, she took somebody's place. I looked into her eyes, she kissed me, then said okay, and telling me don't leave, I need you to stay. Hey, last night I had a dream about Sade. Everything was simple, cherished the day. Didn't wanna let go, I just wanted to stay in that diamond life.
Now I don't know what I should do or don't do. I could be alright by myself with nobody else. Don't know what I should do or don't do. I could be alright by myself. Now I don't know what I should do or don't do. I could be alright by myself with nobody else. Don't know what I should do or don't do. I could be alright by myself and nobody else. No one else. No one else. No one else. Tell me no one else.
Last night I had a dream about Sade. I took her to my palace, she took somebody's place. I looked into her eyes, she kissed me, then said okay, and telling me don't leave, I need you to stay. Hey, last night I had a dream about Sade. Everything was simple, cherished the day. Didn't wanna let go, I just wanted to stay in that diamond life. Thank you.
In the fight against COVID-19, we are grateful to those treating the disease, but there are others too.
at the bedside and in the hallway, in the store and on the bus, from the delivery route to the mailbox, down wires to broken pipes. They are doing their part to keep our region running. These aren't just essential workers. They are our family, friends, and neighbors. Together, we will beat COVID-19.
Hi, I'm Edward Kang, Managing Member of Kang Hagerty Fabric in Philadelphia. It's an honor to be surrounded by so much star power during the 2020 Choice Awards. Our law firm is proud to not only be a certified member, but to represent the EMSDC as legal counsel. At Kang Hagerty, we are here to provide you with solutions to your legal needs. On behalf of our attorneys and staff, we wish you a happy and healthy holiday season.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you back to the EMSDC 2020 Choice Awards. Up next, the Regional Corporation of the Year Award. And here are your nominees: Independence Blue Cross and PSEG.
We made it finally to 19th and Market, and y'all know my feet is hurting in these shoes. So I want you to walk with me for a little while longer though, because we are about to find out some really exciting news. Now, each year at the Choice Awards, EMSDC names Regional and National Corporation of the Year Award winners. This honor is proudly given to companies that truly are committed to supplier diversity within their supply chains. In addition, these companies show demonstrated dedication in their supplier diversity policies that are rooted in their organizations. They are committed to MBE development that increases capacity, and they are head and shoulders above other companies, outpacing them in leadership and engagement within the NMSDC network. So, here we are, your 2020 Regional Corporation of the Year, Independence Blue Cross.
Congratulations to Independence Blue Cross for the 2020 Regional Corporation of the Year Award.
Hello everyone, I'm Greg Devins, incoming President and CEO of Independence Blue Cross and Independence Health Group. It's an honor to stand virtually with the other outstanding award recipients this evening. I congratulate each of the organizations and individuals being honored this evening. I offer a special thanks to the Eastern Minority Supplier Development Council for recognizing Independence's commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion, and for helping companies across the region make the same commitment in their business practices. As I prepare to succeed my good friend Dan Hilferty as President and CEO of Independence, I'm grateful for the example he set in expanding our business partners to include organizations that are more diverse, working with a board of directors who are dedicated to this goal. In his 10 years of leadership, Independence has spent nearly $1 billion with diverse suppliers. According to our most recent economic impact study, here's the difference it makes. In 2018, our hiring of minority and women-owned businesses contributed $375 million to the national economy, created more than 1,700 jobs, paying more than $94 million in salaries and benefits, and generated more than $30 million in local, state, and federal taxes. This has been a company-wide priority led by a dedicated team of procurement professionals. I want to salute that team and thank them for their incredible work. We are a stronger, better, and more connected organization because of it. I am committed to continue to support and connect with minority-owned companies in new and innovative ways. I want to close by speaking directly to the business leaders and procurement experts watching. We can all be proud that we have chosen to be leaders in promoting equity and inclusion in our practices. We have accomplished many good things, but we can do more, and we must do more. This difficult year has reminded us of the long-standing inequities that still exist in America. That includes for minority and women-owned companies. We know that many of these businesses are vulnerable to the economic stress of the pandemic. In some instances, they are not able to access the capital necessary to weather these storms and grow. I am optimistic that companies in our region will use this occasion as a call to action for increased support of African American owned and other diverse businesses. So let's expand the work we do as members of this council to make sure that economic recovery and long-term prosperity happens for everyone, and demonstrate that diverse and inclusive business communities are a strength of our economy going forward. Once again, thank you and have a great evening.
Water. We all need it to live and to feel alive. Serving 15 million people every day, water is all we think about. We constantly monitor our treatment facilities, maintain miles and miles of pipeline, and perform countless quality tests each year so that food keeps growing, communities keep thriving, and you keep going. So no matter when you need your water, it's always there, just the way it should be. We're American Water. We keep life flowing.
Welcome back to the EMSDC 2020 Choice Awards. It's that time of the night, and we're about to announce the final award of the evening, the 2020 National Corporation of the Year Award. Here are your nominees. GSK, American Water Works Service Company Incorporated, Highmark Health, UPMC, PNC Financial Service Incorporated, Communications Test Design Incorporated.
One of the things that's very impressive about American Water was when they built their new headquarters building, there was an intentionality around sustainability, around their environmental footprint, which they understood would have an impact on the broader community. And so when you look at this building, and as we stand on the Camden waterfront, not only is the intentionality around sustainability so important, but where they located the building is so important. To put it in Camden, New Jersey, one of the poorest cities in New Jersey, was to spur economic revitalization. And that economic revitalization is not just around the local community, but the broader Southern New Jersey community. So American Water's commitment is multifaceted because it's community, it's environment, it's economics, it's social. And so they recognize that their customers should be recipients of the services and the resources that they have at their disposal. And so I'm so excited this year that we get to announce that American Water is the EMSDC's National Corporation of the Year for 2020. It is so well deserved. Led by Lawrence Wooten and Sharon Manker, American Water's Supplier Diversity Program creates opportunities for diverse suppliers in the utility space around water, but it also mentors. It creates financial services and supports to these businesses as they grow in this space. It allows for these businesses to be a part of their sustainability footprint. And it has not only a local or regional impact, but it is a national program. It gives me great honor to bestow this year's EMSDC National Corporation of the Year Award to American Water. Congratulations to the entire team.
Good evening. I'm Josh King, Vice President and Chief Procurement Officer for American Water Company. I enthusiastically accept the EMSDC's National Corporation of the Year Award on behalf of our Board of Directors, Executive Leadership Team, and our more than 7,000 employees across the country. At American Water, supplier diversity is a team sport. I want to recognize our star quarterback and senior manager for supplier diversity, Larry Wooten, along with his number one wide receiver and senior lead for supplier diversity, Sharon Manker, along with our top two running backs, Ed Simon, who leads supplier diversity for California American Water, and Rhonda Carter-Adams, who leads supplier diversity for Illinois American Water. They're the leaders of our team, and without their energy and vision, we would not be successful. Our buyers and our category managers are our offensive line, along with our business analytics team. But we also know that the great defenses win Super Bowls. And our advocates from across the lines of business throughout the country, from Hawaii Kai on the island of Oahu to Merrick in Long Island, New York, with places like East St. Louis, Joplin, Chattanooga, Lexington, Norristown, and Ocean City in the middle. Over 16 million people from all walks of life with different ethnicities, religions, sexual orientation, or gender identities consume our product every day. We believe strongly in having a supply base which represents all of them and gives back to the communities that we serve in the form of supporting local businesses. Like winning a Super Bowl, we will celebrate this award, but the next season is upon us, and we will continue to work harder and get better every day. Thank you again for this awesome recognition. We are humbled and appreciative of your confidence in us.
Thank you for joining us for the EMSDC 2020 Choice Awards. We hope you enjoyed tonight's presentation and your signature drinks. We wish you happy holidays and congratulations to tonight's honorees and award winners. Good night.
Well, family, on behalf of Valerie, the EMSDC team, and the board of directors, I want to thank you for sharing your evening with us tonight. We wish you a happy, healthy, and more importantly, safe holiday season. I give you an early Happy New Year. We'll see you in 2021. Be well.
Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Hey everybody, it's Ace from Liquor Made Special, and I'm with the Minority Supplier Diversity, Eastern Minority Supplier Development Council, right? Eastern Minority Supplier Development Council. And tonight I'll be with, what am I doing?
6 feet.
6 feet.
All right, I think we're like 5'9" right now.
Okay, we're good.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Okay. All right.
I shaved for this event, so
yeah.
I haven't shaved in like 10 months.
The 2020 Supplier of the Year Award nominees and honorees is being announced. Oh, I got time for that.
So once you have ice in your glass, then you're going to do your EMSDC pour. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, here we go.
Sharon, I still can't get your title right.
She is the senior manager.
Make sure I have the title right. I'm sorry. Senior Diversity Program Lead. Okay.
You know Sharon will call you out.
think I'm doing?
You didn't deserve this. And it was my fault. My fault.